Hello, everybody. I am Chris, and today we're doing a 30-minute mobility routine that it's somewhat gentle, and it's going to help you to loosen up kind of stuck joints. Okay, we're actually going to start standing, but I just came down to the floor to welcome you. Okay, so we're just going to kind of move through, and we're going to stick with movements for quite a while in each one. So we really can open up, say, the shoulders or the chest or the legs or the hips, okay? Remember sometimes that it's not always about stretching a certain part of the body. I was just speaking in my last workout about how sometimes when you're doing core work, people say their hip flexors hurt. And sometimes that doesn't have to do with whether your core, your abs are strong. It might just be some work on the hip flexor. So we actually are going to do a couple of movements to help strengthen that. So that way we don't feel so much pain, but you have to be consistent with them. And they're easy to do, actually. Okay? So we're going to stand up today. We're going to start standing and hands down. Take some shoulder circles back. Good. Back. Good. Now, when you do this, you want to lift your shoulders. Look at this. Like shrug them up to your ears. And then really pull back and down. So you're getting big movement, okay? So now, if you feel some little crunching and cracking, it's all right if it doesn't hurt. Make sure you're standing with good, tall posture. Good. Good. I know I'm looking for this too. Good. Nice. All right, nice. Now you're going to take the arms open and open. Good. Now what I want you to do is kind of make it rhythmic and see how big you can stretch those arms. See how big. Christina said, is there no rock music for mobility? Nah. Good. Do you like the music a little louder, or is this okay? Good. Keep going. By the way, if you're doing any of these later, they're shot live, so I do sometimes interact with the audience. Good. Good. Now, bring both hands down. Push down. Push. Imagine that you have two buckets, a bucket in each hand, and they each weigh like 30 pounds. Okay, just pulling down your shoulders. And then I want you to drop your head to the left and twist your hand so the palm goes out, and then back and up and down and twist and back and up. Good. So allow yourself to feel what's happening here, okay? And also, okay, so just go through it slowly and back up, over, look, twist. Now, when you twist, watch this. You're dropping your head down, and when you turn your hand back, don't let that do this. You want to turn it without rounding, okay? And up, good. Okay, guys, give me a break. Give me a break on the yacht rock right now. I'll get some yacht rock in there. For some reason, yacht rock tends to get my videos blocked. Good. Damn, Michael McDonald. Good, and up. Good. Up. Good. Now, palms down. Look up. And down. Look up. Okay, so if that's enough for you to have your palms down and you feel a lot of opening in the chest, then stick with that. If you'd like more, take your hands behind your back, but make sure you're not like this. Hands behind your back and keep this movement going. If you want more, grab to your elbows. If you have that, and if that's not open, if you're not open enough in the chest to do that, that's fine. Okay? I'm giving you options. The only difference between a person who is more flexible or less flexible, the person who's more flexible, it takes more for them to get there, where someone that's less flexible feels it maybe right away. That's not always a great thing, right? Sometimes it's harder for a more flexible person to even feel the stretch. Inhale up. Good, and down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up one more time. And exhale. Good. Now drop those down and shake out your arms a little bit. Shake them out. And what I want you to do is start to just swing your arms. And you've heard me say this before. I want them to be light. Kind of rotate a little bit. And just let your arms swing. And imagine that you have on, you're like a little kid, and you're wearing a shirt that the sleeves are way too long. And you're just loving watching them kind of fly around. Okay? It doesn't have to be that serious. It can be fun just to move your body. You guys know Phoebe from Friends when she went running with Rachel. Rachel was so embarrassed. She was like, don't you just want to be a kid again? You know, there's some kind of excitement and fun and just letting go and stop being so crazy and serious about everything, right? Okay. So bring it back to the center, little shake, and bring your feet about hip width apart. I want you to give me a big breath in. And then take your hands down in front, and you're going to start with your chin, and then start to round your upper back, and then your middle back. Pull that belly button in, okay? And you're just segmenting, rolling forward in the spine. Let your arms just kind of melt onto the floor. And then you're going to go the opposite way. So your knees are slightly bent. You start with your lower back, middle, upper, and head forward. Good. Do it again. Chin down. Pull that chin to the chest. Pull the belly into the spine. No rushing. Good. And come back up. And when your arms, if they do hit the floor, with your hands at the floor, okay, just imagine like it's like water just kind of spilling onto the floor, chin down. Okay, just relax. I think we should just do one more of these. Good. Take it down, chin. Good. Roll up. Good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna bring this to the side. Hands to your hips, and I want you to bring your knee up with your foot flexed. Okay, knee up with your foot flexed. Hold it. Now keep your hand, you could take your hand under your knee if you want, or just put it on top and extend your leg as best you can. Bring it down. And then down. Now you're going to bring your knee back up. Now this is that hip flexor strengthening. This might be easy for some of you, and some of you it might be really hard for. If you have to, you can hold onto a wall for balance. Okay. What's important is that you're not doing this when you stand up, when you bring it up. Okay, because you see that's flexing the hip flexor more. You want to lift up, use the core to lift, and the hip flexors are part of the core. So now hold that there for 10, for 9, and it works your balance too. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take that leg, cross it behind the other one, reach. Take the arm out. You're gonna lift up and over, up, back, and reach. Up. Good. Up and over. So Michelle, you might just be squeezing. She's asked if there's quad cramps on this one. You might be squeezing the quads like are you flexing your foot when you do that? Also, sometimes muscle cramps come from maybe some dehydration. It's not always. They can come from a lot of different things. Good. 2 more like this. Get that knee up a little higher. Reach. Good. 1 more. Up, over, up, and back. Good. Now, legs out, and I want some circles with the hips. Is Jim here? Is Jim working? Good. And good. Good. Forward. Good. And circle them in the other direction. Good. Circle. All right. Now, bring it back. We're bringing your right knee up. Now, if you already did your right knee, just switch. No biggie. Hand on or under. Okay? So maybe you can't get your knee this high, and that's okay. Maybe you're just lifting to here. Maybe you can't get your knee this high without rounding. Okay? Extend it out if you can. Bring it back in. And again. Bring it up. My balance is a little wacky this morning. Extend it if you can. So when you extend, you are squeezing your quadriceps. Okay? So when you extend, if it makes you go like this, bring your knee down a little bit. Okay? Up. That means your hip flexors are probably pretty weak and you can't hold up without rounding you forward. Okay? So you want to make sure that you're working on them. Okay? Now we're going to hold this up for 10. And if you want a little bit, we can press into that hand. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right leg behind. Reach over. Good. They might be at Costco. No. Good. And over. Nice. Yes. But you can have the arm out or on the hip, whatever feels best for you. We're kind of working through the hips. Good. Arm out if you want, or on your hip. When you dip, we dip. Come on. Good. One more. Good. Take it out. Hip circles. Whew. Okay. So, other direction. And good. Okay. So, I want you to, I'm going to turn sideways so you can say, you're going to step back big with your right foot to bring your fingertips next to your left, on the outsides of your left foot. Okay? Now, hold that there. Bend your back knee. Reach up. Take it down. Straighten your back leg. Step together. Stand up. Reach. Same thing other side. Left leg back. Bend the back knee. Reach up. Down. Yes. Straighten the back knee. Carefully stand up. All right. And listen, if you're like, this is really hard for me. Okay. It wasn't always easy for everybody. It'll take time and a little consistency and some practice. Okay. So if you get frustrated that you can't get into, straighten the back leg, come up a certain position. If you believe you can't get into it, you won't, right? Bend the back knee and up. Bring it down. Straighten the back leg. Stand up. We're going to do it one more time each side. Down. Back. Bend the back knee. Up. Hands down. Straighten the back leg. Come up. Reach up. One more time. Fold. Take it back. Bend the back knee. Take it up. Good. And down. Now this time you're going to stay in a forward fold, bringing your legs together. Stay in the forward fold. And I want you to kind of just rock side to side a little bit. Or the word might be sway. You can sway side to side. Good. That's for Paula's hamstrings. Nice. Now bring your hands to the floor, even if you have to bend your knees to do so. Walk back to hands and knees. Walk back to hands and knees. Knees under the hips. Not back here. Not in here. Okay? Curl the toes under. We're going cat-cow. So you're going to inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Keep these going. Inhale. and round. I love this movement. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And it's so funny because Kevin and I definitely have, both of us, we got that new pillow. It was great the first 2 nights. Now I'm like, oh, my neck. Okay. So anyway, the neck thing, you'll see me and Kevin kind of rocking the head around like, oh, but it doesn't work just doing it 3 or 4 times while you're walking around the house. You actually have to take the time. Like, it already feels better doing this and taking the time to do something in repetition, right? Or holding it. Slowly moving through it instead of just, trying to get a stretch in while you're making breakfast. Now, listen, flatten it out, and we're gonna do kind of a lateral cat-cow. So what you're gonna do is look at your left hip and stick it out. Look at it, like you're wagging your tail, and then the other way. Wag it, and wag it. Good. And so you're side to side. Now, you don't wanna do this with that arched back. You wanna be flattened out in the back here. Flatten out the back. Now, depending on the anatomy of your body, you might look like you're arching your back. I usually do because I have just a bigger natural arch in my back and some booty, right? So, so that does give the illusion that I'm arching in my back. But you can see there's the arch, and that's me flat. Okay, good. I got some booty. And very nice. Now, back to the center. Bring the toes together. Your knees are apart. And we're going to go down to a child's pose. Okay? And what I want you to do is look at your fingers and imagine you're crawling yourself forward. So you're going to reach with your left, reach with your right. Okay? Become Frank the Spider. Good. Good. Thanks, Katie. Good. Wing a lit. Good. Keep that going. Okay. Now, really reach as far as you can. Lengthen. And then hold it down. But I want you to think that you're still reaching open with those fingers. Really reach forward as you're pushing your butt back. And then breathe into the sides of your body. And if you did yesterday's total body workout with me, you probably feel your lats a little bit. And that's where we are going with this. And we're going to get deeper into this too. Okay. So come up. All right. If this next position is impossible to get into, you could put a chair in front of you and put your elbows on the chair. Otherwise, you're not in child's anymore. Your hips are a little wider. Your feet aren't together. You could have them together if you want, or apart, whatever feels better for you. Put your elbows on the floor, okay? And then bring your hands together. Put your head down and then bring your thumbs to the nape of your neck. So right into the center of your neck. So you're stretching out your triceps. But what I want you to do here, inhale, and then exhale, extend your arms. Inhale, bend them. Exhale, extend. Good. And then I want another inhale and just keep your hands where they are. So take the thumbs to the neck and just hold it for 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back to elbows and knees. Now you do have some options here, okay? You can either do this on the hands, where you reach up and switch, or we're gonna get a little deeper, and this is all thanks to Dawn Endo. Elbows on the floor. Okay. I want you to keep the right hand next to your right ear. Okay. Right hand next to your right ear. And then reach up with your left. Punch up to the sky. Good. And then back. Left elbow down. Left fist next to your left ear. And then reach just a little deeper. If you have to do this on the hands, it's fine. Good. Rotation. Inhale, reach. And bring it down. So when you bring your hands back down, it's like you're covering your ears because you don't want to hear me talk anymore. Good, good. And back down. And back up. Good. I like this. Twisting through the spine. Good. How's everybody doing? Okay. Everybody must be good. You're all quiet. Good. You guys are working today. It's good. And nice. So now let's come down all the way to your belly. Okay. You have a couple options. Okay. The hands, the thumbs are right outside of your armpits. So actually bring your thumbs to your armpits and then take them out maybe 8 to 10 inches away from your armpit. Okay. So straight out. Now lift your hands off the floor and you're going to lift your chest. Inhale. And then exhale down. Now, keep this going. If you'd like this to be a little more challenging, you're going to take the hands and intertwine the fingers, and you're going to inhale, press the knuckles down toward the feet, and then back down. And up. And down. Don't hold your breath. So again, this could just be here, lifting and down. Right? You can do it. Keep going. And up. And down. You have one more. Up. And down. Good. And then take your hands under your head. Okay, so the hands are right under your forehead. Okay. Now, so you're going to take your left foot. You're going to bend your left knee, bend it to 90 degrees. Okay. And right now, I want you to squeeze your left glutes so that you're pushing your left pelvis into the floor. Okay. So if your knee is bent and you could put your hand under the front of your hip here, see if you can push your pelvis into your hand. Okay. See if you can do that. And then take your hand out, okay? Now, see how much farther you can bend that knee without lifting up, all right? And if you can grab your foot, go ahead. And if you can't, that's fine too. We're just trying to feel where you are, right? We're trying to feel out where your body is. And there's no judgment of like, well, she could grab her foot. I can't grab mine. Not everybody can grab their foot. And that's okay, right? Some people are not even near it. Some people are, so like, just do whatever you can do. And release. Good. So, right leg is bent. Okay, bring it to 90. Press down through your pelvis. And if it helps you, that visual of putting your hand under your hip and then pushing your hip into your hand. Okay, so you really feel where that is, right? So you feel that you're not having like a lift in those hips. So press it down and then bend the knees some more. Good. And if you want to grab it, you can. Good. Hold it. And breathe. Try not to hold your breath. That doesn't make it any fun or any easier. Good. Stay there. Just relax your head. Wonderful. Release that down. Okay. And I'm going to have you press on hands next to your chest and press back. Go back to a child's pose and then to an up dog just 4 times. So we're going to go back 4 and forward. Good. And back 3 and forward. Good. 2 more. 2 and 1 more. Good. Nice. And let's swing it around to your back. Let's come on around. Okay. And bring your knees to your chest. Whew. Okay. Feeling good. We're going to circle the knees when you get there and just circle them in one direction. Circle them up. Good. Circle them in the other direction. Very nice. Bring the knees to the chest. Now what I want you to do is bring your left foot down. Hold your, your right foot down. Hold your left knee in and then extend your right leg to the floor. Okay? Bring your elbows to the floor on the side of you. And you're going to take your left knee and make a circle. Okay? So circle it around and it's crossing your body. It's going to cross your body. Okay? Gonna feel a little bit weird. Okay, just do the best you can. And switch directions. So same leg, but switch directions. And keep your elbows in contact with the floor. Just make this as big as you can. Big circle. I actually love the way this feels. All right. And it also, for those of you who have trouble doing circles or lifting the knee when you're standing without arching the back or rounding the back, this helps to keep it flat. Good. All right. Now hold it in. And right knee in, left leg extended, elbows down. I don't know why I feel like Wonder Woman in this position with my arms like that. Circle. Good. I feel like I should have gold cuffs on. Good. Good. Speaking of that, I was going through old pictures the other day. Found the cutest picture of my niece. I think she was like 3 or 4. Dressed as Wonder Woman for Halloween, and it was the cutest. The cutest thing. I was like, oh, good. I also found a picture of my Rainbow Bright costume that my mom made me in 2nd grade. Good. And other direction. Oh, this feels good. Yeah, Trudy, I'm feeling that snapping, crackling, and popping as well. Good. And whatnot. So, those of you guys who know me know that there's like a lot of movie lines thrown into my classes. It was so funny yesterday. Somebody was like, you even got a poltergeist reference in there. And I'm like, nobody heard that except for you. It was just a Grease reference a minute ago. Good. And nice. So let's bring those knees back into the chest. Okay. Ooh, yes. And we're going to bring your knees up, bring your feet up, open it up into a happy baby. So grab onto the outside of your feet. You're going to rock side to side. Good. Good. I know. I love moving the hips. It's so funny because years and years ago, back in the 1900s, my girlfriends and I would go. It makes me sound really old, doesn't it? In the 1900s, my girlfriends and I, when we'd go out dancing or whatever, and you're always like, besides the fact that your feet would hurt the next day, like it was like, I need a night of dancing, and you never really understood that. The thing is, when you're dancing and you're just letting go and you're moving your hips, that releases a lot of stress, right? We hold a lot of stress in our hips. Good. Yes. Awesome. Okay, bring your knees into your chest and then let your knees fall open to the side. Okay, and just hang out here for a sec. Just let yourself feel that. So when you let go of insecurities, let go of control of things, let go of anything that you hold in your body, right? Whether that is through doing yoga or doing or dancing or roller skate or whatever it is that makes you happy. Those things help release stress in your body. So your brain and your body definitely have a major connection, right? So sometimes, I notice that my neck bothers me more when I'm stressed. And that just makes sense, right? Your body holds on to the things that are going on for you. So it's not always physical. And sometimes these type of things just slowing down, and even though we are stretching and making this physical, sometimes it's just being in a place where we can let go and just be calm, or let go and just have fun, right? So letting go of some of the things that just hold us is a huge deal. Right, is a huge deal to help your body feel better and to heal. Saturday step for you, Annie. I love it. Vanessa, the roller skating was for you. I'm sorry, I should have said ice skating. Good. Okay, now carefully take your hands under, your legs and pull them in, and then bring your knees back to your chest and give a couple in and out. Pull in and out. Not too jerky here. Good. Good. And then hold them in, and you're going to come down into a fetal position on one side and press yourself back up to sitting. That's why Trudy goes dancing so much, okay? And me too. That's why I just love just being silly. You know who's one of the best people to be silly with? Me. No, just kidding. I'm glad I think I'm funny. I laugh at myself often because I know that I'm just a goof. No. Any of my little crew that we hang out with, any of the crew that is on my workouts, you guys always put me in a good mood, make me happier. So sometimes I come down in the morning and I'm like, I don't want to do this, drop the head side to side. And then by the time I'm done hanging out with you, I always feel better. Jimmy Buffett concerts for Robin. Oh, good. Good. In the center, big breath up and in. Hands together, bring them down to your heart. Beautiful job today, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. We are not live tomorrow, but there is a lower body workout and abs at 9 a.m. We're not live tomorrow or Thursday, so we'll be back Friday for a live workout. I will see you then. Don't forget, when this video comes back up, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Mwah! Bye, guys.